You are going to make 60 payments on your car loan. 60. 5 years of your life. 5 years of that money going into someone else's pocket. And nobody's going to tell you there was a smarter way to do it. Not your bank, not your financial advisor, not the dealership that smiled in your face when you signed that note. But today, that changes. Because in this video, I'm going to show you the exact mathematical sequence that collapses a 5-year car loan into 18 months. Same income, same expenses, different routing. This is not a theory. I ran the numbers live before making this video, and I'm going to walk you through every single month so you can see exactly how it works. Stay with me to the end, because I'm going to give you a 7-day challenge that will tell you in less than 10 minutes whether your car loan is a target for this strategy. All right, let's get into it. Let me show you exactly what your bank has set up for you, and I want you to really see this, okay? Here's our scenario. This is the single example we're going to use for the entire video. Write these numbers down. Car loan, $30,000 balance, 16%. That's the APR. 60 months is the term, $731 is the minimum payment. Monthly take-home income, $5,000. Monthly expenses, $4,000. And that gives you $1,000 in cash flow each month. Now, here's what the bank doesn't put in the brochure. Your first payment of $731, the bank is going to take the majority of that in interest, not principal, interest. Month after month after month, your balance barely moves because interest keeps feeding off the high balance. That's amortization. Let's take a look at that word, mort. It literally means death. It's a death pledge to the bank. Now, here's a tool I want you to remember. It's called the cash flow indicator, or CFI for short. CFI equals balance divided by minimum payment. For our car loan of $30,000, let's go ahead and take that $30,000 divided by $731, and that gives us a CFI of 41. Anything under 50 on the CFI scale, that's what we call an inefficient loan. It's an inefficient use of your cash flow. It's a priority target. So here's the belief break I need you to get right now. The lever is not the interest rate. Everyone is focused on the APR. Velocity bankers focus on time and balance. Lower your balance faster, you collapse the time. Collapse the time, you save the interest. It's that sequence. And that sequence is exactly what we're about to do. All right, so watch this. We're going to deploy a $10,000 line of credit at 12% APR directly to the principal of that car loan. That's day one. Before we make a singular regular payment, we walk into the lender and we say, apply this $10,000 to the principal only. Confirm it, please get it in writing. Now, what that does is it drops the car balance from $30,000 to $20,000 immediately, day one. Now, watch the math shift. Interest is calculated on the balance. Smaller balance, smaller interest charge every single month. We just forced this loan to behave like it's in its future years, starting right now. Now, the line of credit is holding $10,000, and here's how we're going to pay that back. Our income of $5,000 goes into the line of credit. Our expenses of $4,000 comes out of the line of credit. The line of credit is now our checking account. That $1,000 cash flow gets captured and starts paying down the line of credit every single month. $10,000 line of credit divided by $1,000 in cash flow is 10 months to rebuild. But the line of credit accrues its own interest at 12%. So it takes until month 11 for it to fully zero out. Here's what happens during those 11 months while we're rebuilding the line of credit. We're still making our $731 regular payment on the car loan every month. So the car balance is dropping from $20,000, not dramatically, because it's still high balance amortization, but it is moving. By month 11, it's sitting at about $14,538. Now, here comes month 11, strike two. The line of credit is back to zero balance. We deploy the full $10,000 again directly to the car's principal. Car balance drops from $14,538 to $4,538, just like that. Now, at $4,538 with a $731 monthly payment, this loan is almost dead. We continue making payments, and by month 18, the balance hits zero. Voila. Same income, same expenses, different routing. $9,819 saved, 42 months reclaimed. Folks, that is the power of velocity banking. It's not magic, it's math. And now you know how to use it. Now, before you run out and do this, I need to give you the guardrails, because the line of credit is a tool. Tools are dangerous servants and fearful masters. Use it correctly and it sets you free. Misuse it and it buries you deeper. So let's make sure we do this right. Guardrail number one, confirm principal only application. Before you deploy a single dollar, call your lender and ask, if I make a lump sum payment, does it apply to principal only or does it apply to future scheduled payments? You need it on principal. Confirm it. Verify it on your statement after. Guardrail number two, set a personal line of credit buffer. Never deploy the full line if it leaves you with zero operating room. Life happens, right? Irregular expenses, emergencies. Set your own personal max at about 80 to 90% of the limit and protect that buffer. Guardrail number three, protect your cash flow. The entire system runs on that $1,000 monthly cash flow. If your expenses creep up and that cash flow shrinks, your rebuild timeline, of course, gets longer. Guard it. That $1,000 is your engine. Guardrail number four, the line of credit is not a lifestyle upgrade. It's a debt elimination tool. No new spending because the line of credit exists, okay? The discipline is what makes this work. All right, here's your challenge for the next 7 days. 3 steps, that's it, all right? Step one, calculate your cash flow indicator. Take your car loan balance, divide it by the minimum monthly payment. If that number is under 50, you have an inefficient target and velocity banking is your move. Step two, call your lender. Ask them directly, can I make a principal only lump sum payment? And are there any prepayment penalties? You need to know this before you deploy anything. Step three, identify your line of credit. What line of credit do you have available right now? Is it a HELOC, a business line of credit, a personal line of credit? Doesn't matter. What's the limit? What's the rate? That's your weapon. You've got to know that. Do those 3 things this week and you will have everything you need to pull the trigger on this strategy. Now, if you want to go deeper, if you want a personalized roadmap showing exactly which of your debts to attack first, in what order, with what tool, we built something for you. All right. We've got the Velocity Banking Wizard that you can click on in the description link below. We also have our free community, the Velocity Banking Execution Lab, where we are executing this on a daily basis. Everything you need to know is in the description link below. And if you need to know more about Velocity Banking, more about passive income, go ahead and click that video right there. And we'll see you in the next video. God bless you.